Yo, what's going on, guys? In today's video, we're going to be playing the best Lumberloon deck in Clash Royale. So, guys, this deck used to be Lumberloon Freeze for the longest time, but since then we've actually added the Vines to this deck because Vines basically act like a freeze while also being cheaper, and they can also help you kill stuff like Firecrackers and Dart Goblins, which were previously pretty big issues for this deck. I feel like the Firecrackers would just never die when you played this deck, or sometimes, the Dart Goblins would just get really annoying to deal with, but I feel like right now it's actually pretty easy to kill those units when you have the Vines in here. You also have Tornado to pull in stuff as well. And not to even mention, guys, that we have the Evo Baby Dragon in this deck as well. And with the Evo Baby Dragon, you're just able to speed up your pushes, make them so fast, and you just get that balloon on the tower so incredibly quick. And of course the defense is also really good with the Evo Baby Dragon. I'm going to go for the Lumberjack right here, guys. Maybe I could get a nice balloon as well sometime soon. But I guess we'll see. Yeah, actually, I'm going to go for it. I don't really think he has too much air besides just his minions, so... I guess those minions are going to kill the balloon, but it's okay. Oh, we get a shot! Nice! And I think we could just get some nice vines here. Yeah, I'm gonna get his vines with my own vines. That's kind of nice, actually. We do have to bar barrel as well. Oh my gosh, that's a lot of Goblin Giant damage. Not the worst start though, guys, except the fact that he does have his king up. It's pretty easy for them to get their king up off your bowler unless you have the Tornado to kind of misalign their fisherman. But yeah, it's going to be kind of hard for us right now. He's probably going to P.E.K.K.A soon. Wait, I'm actually kind of surprised he just went for the Bomber instead of a P.E.K.K.A. Alright, he goes for the Goblin Giant in the back, which is fine by me. We're just going to have to kind of counter push here, guys, because with this deck, I see a lot of people often just going for Lumberjack Balloon over and over at the bridge, but in reality, it's more so a counter push type of deck. Like, you have to get a good defense down, and then with the units that you have alive still, then you make a big counter push with them. That's kind of how this deck usually ends up working out. Alright, I know he probably wants to get some minions down soon, but we'll see if he actually does go for them. Okay. Please don't Vines here. Okay, nice, guys. He doesn't go for the Vines, so we can just get a Lumberjack here. And as you can see right now, we just have so many units. Let's get an Evo Baby Dragon, please, really quickly. Nice, we get the Evo Baby Dragon hitting his minions. And it speeds up our balloon. Dude, that balloon is guaranteed taking the tower, especially with our Vines here as well. Bro, look at that, man. What a win there. The counter push was just too much for him to stop. I'll see you guys in the next match. Alright, we're now facing Clarence, and he does have the Chef Tower, so this could be another Goblin Giant player, or maybe something else because he has bats. We'll just wait and see. Normally with this deck, guys, you want to play more reactively, or sometimes even waiting until double Elixir is not a bad idea, but I'm just playing my cards a little bit more so I don't have to wait too long, because I don't really feel like waiting until double Elixir every single game. You know, I do love the Vines, actually, in this deck now, especially because they can also pull down the air cards, which can allow your stuff like Bowler or Lumberjack to take them down. Now, guys, the biggest issue for this deck, I guess, is that the Vines also counter our deck. Like, the Vines work well in our deck, but they also counter our deck when our opponent is using them. But I feel like when you have Vines in your own deck, you could kind of counteract the opponent's Vines pretty nicely. So, I think this deck is going to work out pretty well. Alright, we can just get a Barbarian Barrel here on this Lumberjack, and then maybe we can cycle to our Evo and Evo Baby Dragon pretty soon here and just get a nice speedy balloon. Okay, this guy does have the Lava Hound. He probably has Lava Clone, actually. I'm just going to go for the balloon right here, then we can just defend using our two Evos, I think. I could NATO here, but I feel like the Lumberjack will hit most of the bats. Yeah, it hit most of them. Wait, can we get a Vines here? Nice, we get the Vines down! Nice, that's tower down. Wow. And if he goes in for like a Baby Dragon or something, we do have our Evo Electro Dragon. Oh yeah, I'm just gonna go for it. Oh yeah, the value here is gonna be insane. Oh my gosh, man. Look at that value, guys. If he goes for a clone, we're fine. Okay. Wait, what? Wait, what? Wait. That still took my whole tower? I could have just played the Tornado, maybe. I knew that would get damage, but I didn't think that would take my whole tower or anything like that. Alright, let's get a sped up balloon here. I mean, his Baby Dragon will kind of slow down our stuff as well, I guess, but I don't know. This is not too bad. We do get the balloon right on the tower here. Lumberjack as well is putting in the work too. Nice, we hit his flying machine. The E-Drag should be able to chain here on the flying machine and just take it down pretty quickly. Oh, please kill it. Oh, thank goodness we got the baby dragon there. Alright, I think we're fine for right now, guys, hopefully. Hopefully he doesn't go in for a clone here last second. Alright, yeah, looks like we're chilling. You know, I'm actually going to Vines here just to make sure our Lumberjack wins this interaction. Nice, man. That was pretty good stuff for us right there. He can't really push easily into my Evo Electro Dragon. He actually does go for the Hound at the bridge, but I could just Tornado if I have to, but I don't even know if I have to. Okay, let's go in for this here, guys. Let's get a Lumberjack as well. And then we just, like, pull this all to kill the bats. Nice, man. His baby dragon is not slowing down my balloon. So we get right on the tower there. I'm actually going to Barbarian Barrel on his stuff. Nice! Bro, that Barbarrel low-key just saved me there, guys. And I'll take a bit of Flying Machine damage. I don't really mind. Oh, snap. We got to stop this Skarmy. Alright, I think we're fine, guys. As long as we get the balloon death damage, that's really all we need. We don't need any more than just the death damage. Bro, that balloon is going so fast. We could just Vines right here, and then... yeah, we're going to get death damage on the tower. Yeah. This deck counters air pretty easily, like Lava Hound decks and stuff like that. Hopping in the next match, guys, we're just going to kick it off with a Lumberjack in the back. You know, it's kind of crazy that this deck doesn't even use cards like the, or card evolutions like the Evo Lumberjack, because I feel like there's so many strong evolutions you can use in this type of deck now. Like, you can play it with Evo Inferno Dragon. So yeah, guys, even if you don't have the evolved baby dragon, you can actually just put the Evo Inferno Dragon, or if you don't have the Evo E-Drag or something else, you can always put in the evolved... yeah, you could just have evolved Lumberjack, evolved Inferno Dragon, anything else you want, just depending on what you prefer and what you have unlocked and leveled up. I am going to go for the balloon here kind of aggressively, because otherwise I think he would just get his king up off of that Electro Dragon. Very nice Vines right here. He does get his own Vines down, but at least we damaged down his Empress pretty nicely, and also we get the Death Bomb on the tower. We do already have both of our Evos. It's kind of nice how the Evo E-Drag and the Evo Baby Dragon are both Evos you get to after just one normal cycle, so you can get pretty big pushes pretty quickly. My cycle is a little bit awkward now. Normally I wouldn't bowler the back right now, but I actually will just because he played the Empress, so he probably doesn't have any super easy way to take that out and get a good counter push. But yeah, Empress will be a little bit annoying for sure. We're going to have to make sure we always use our Vines onto it. We're going to get our Evo E-Drag here, and if he tries to get an Empress soon, I think we just can Tornado it in. So I think we'll actually be okay right here. Wouldn't be surprised to see an Empress out of him soon, but let's see. I'm just going to go for the Evo Baby Dragon here as well. Yeah, so he does go in for the Empress just like I expected. Come on, E-Drag, what the heck? Man... I think I have to Vines here kind of late. Dude, I can't believe the E-Drag did like nothing right there. Wow, the Empress got no damage there. Alright, I think I'll just get a nice... yeah, we could just get a nice push going. Lumberjack Balloon, because he wasted the Empress and he spent a good few Elixir. He does get the Ram Rider down, but I feel like we're okay though. On defense, the bowler's going to clutch up. Unfortunately, his Goblin Demolisher does get a good connection though. Oh my gosh, that's pretty aggressive on the Evo Mega Knight at the bridge, but it might actually work for him. I think I might have to Vines on this push. Yeah, I have to Vines right here. That's actually pretty good value, though, on the Empress and the Mega Knight. Alright, Baby Dragon does get on the Empress. It's kind of nice that it got that small health nerf. It just makes it a little bit more manageable sometimes. I'm going to set up with my E-Drag in the back, guys. We have to get some sort of counter push, I feel like, but it's definitely not easy to do. Come on, E-Drag, stun that up. Let's just get our bowler in the back. He could Ramrod our other side, but we'll see. Okay, he goes for that Mega Knight. Okay, I think here might be our chance, guys, to get a good push with our Evo Baby Dragon as well up in here. Okay, I'm going to go for this on this side, actually, just because he wasted the Empress. He's probably going to Ramrod her, so I'm going to Prediction Vines. No, we don't hit anything. It's okay, though. I mean, we're on the tower. That's what matters, right? Barbarrel does come down in just the nick of time, and we actually get a big connection despite going for the Vines on nothing. Still stunned up the tower, though, so it was still value. Alright, let's even get another balloon down as well. I feel like this is good. We could just get our Vines here. Man, imagine if I played the Vines a little bit earlier. Would have been a lot better. to save that Lumberjack and allow it to help DPS stuff down. We could just go for the Lumberjack here on this side. Got to be ready for a Ramrider. Yeah, he goes for the Ramrider. I was expecting he would. Ooh, no, no, no. Pull that back, please. Bowler, stop staring. Dude, that bowler just stared for so long. That is unfortunate. Alright, let's go for the baby dragon plus balloon. Nice, perfect timing. Beautiful timing. We could just go for our vines right here. Bro, that balloon is so quick, guys, because of the baby dragon. He does go in for the vines, but we still get death damage even after that balloon shot, so that's pretty nice for me, I would say. Come on, push that back. We gotta pull this stuff in here, guys. We have to let our tower kill these empresses. We just really need one more balloon death damage to win this game, I think, but it's kind of hard to get it. I am gonna vines here just in case he tries to. Yeah, I knew he'd probably try to. Alright, now we can just get a balloon, and then we just baby dragon Evo to speed it up, you know? Oh yeah, that's a fast balloon. All we need is death damage here, so even if we don't get a connection, we still win. Yeah, we just get the death damage, and we just vines, and we take the win. Alright guys, we're up against Alex. Basically in Spanish, this guy's name means Alex the Peasant. Alright, we're just going to go for the bowler in the back for his knight. I think the main weakness with this deck sometimes, guys, is that your cycle can get a little bit awkward in single elixir, but if you're smart with the cards you play, you can usually always have something whenever you need it. This guy does have Elixir Golem, and I feel like we have plenty of splash here, so I think we'll be okay. Normally this deck has the Inferno Dragon, but I feel like the Baby Dragon will be even a little bit better for us here, because it's going to allow us to have some pretty nice extra splash damage. This Inferno Dragon for him is going to be a little bit annoying, though. I kind of have to bar barrel onto it. Oh no, I'm going to vines on his stuff here. We can always NATO this Inferno Dragon if we have to as well, but I think it's already dead here. Yeah. Let's just go in for a Lumberjack just to support our dragons here and get the maximum value out of them. He's saying good luck. Oh man, guys, I just like these little chill Clash Royale videos, just mid-laddering the heck out of these players with Lumberloon, not freeze, but vines. I keep on wanting to say Lumberloon freeze because I'm so used to it. Alright, so here's where it gets really good, because we have the Evo E-Drag for a really good defense. Then we have Evo Baby Dragon as well for a really good offense, and defense as well. I feel like some Evos, like for example the Evo Electro Dragon, it's really good on defense, but usually not that much on offense, unless you have like a big Golem push, but for the Baby Dragon, it's really good in both cases, which is nice. He does actually have Lightning, okay. Well, I guess what we can do here, guys, is actually go for a Bar Barrel, and then we could try to get a couple hits in on this Inferno Dragon, that way we can actually speed up our balloon, and then we get the loon down in front so the Baby Dragon pushes it forward, and man, that balloon is going so quick to his tower. We could just get the vines here to stun up the tower, stun up the knight, and we get the balloon to the tower! Almost got a second hit, man, no way. If that got the extra hit there, guys, that would have just been game over, but now we're still gonna have to deal with an Elixir Golem push or two. Okay, wait, this could be an issue, guys. He actually might Lightning right now. Oh no. Yeah, he does get the late Lightning down. I'm just going to Baby Dragon here. I think we're going to take some pretty heavy damage, though. Wait, let me just go for my vines. Did I not miss? Did I miss? Okay, thank goodness I didn't miss. I thought I missed for a second. Man, he got a lot of damage right there. I honestly didn't expect vines and lightning in the same deck. But guys, I think if we just get the death damage, we're winning this one. So as long as we can defend for a few more seconds, I think we should have the win here, hopefully. Yeah, dude, our defense is just way too strong. Dude, this is actually unfair. We can just stun up the Elixir Golem, and we could even just tornado it back as well, and that is game over. So if we can win this match, we're actually going to get Ultimate Champion, and I think we're probably going to have a pretty high win rate, too. I'm pretty sure I didn't lose a single game all the way in this push so far, except, like, maybe, I don't know, like, a couple. Maybe two or three at most. So, yeah, looking pretty good. I was using a few different decks, but primarily this deck. I'm just going to go for the E-Drag in the back, just to try to get to the Evo. But honestly, I don't really think E-Drag will be that good against this matchup, against Goblin Drill. Against the Drill, though, we do have the Lumberjack, we have the Bar Barrel, and yeah, we have a few different things. We can actually Vines here on the Dark Goblin. Dude, I'm so happy we have Vines in this matchup, because the Dark Goblin would just be unkillable if we didn't have Vines. It would just be so annoying. We could actually probably try to get our king up right here. At least I think we should be able to. Yeah, the only issue is that my Barbarrel will come down a little bit late, so we're going to take a few stabs. But I'm still pretty happy with that. Wow, Baby Dragon splashed the whole Skarmy practically. Dang, that's not bad. We can actually go for the vines here because then it will also make our Barbarian force out a response. Yeah, that's a really nice barb there. Yeah, forces out his log, and we got the Dart Gob off the board and free tower damage too. So guys, now we're in a pretty good spot. The only thing is, though, is that I'm pretty sure he will have an Inferno Tower. Normally they have Inferno Tower with this version of Goblin Drill, so we're going to have to figure out how we're going to deal with that. It's going to be pretty difficult. I think for now we just set up with the Bowler in the back, and then we just get a Lumberjack down for the Wall Breakers, which will allow one of them to connect, but yeah, it's okay. Couldn't really do much about that. But anyways, guys, I'm not really sure if we can get through the Inferno Tower in single Elixir. I feel like we need at least to wait until double Elixir, and then maybe then we can, you know, get like an E-Drag down the middle and stuff like that. So maybe something can work here soon. But I'm going to say let's just go in anyways, because we have a good push already. Okay, does he have Inferno Tower? Let's just go for the vines. Oh, he goes for his own vines. Wait, he might have no building, maybe, and he just has vines. Yo, okay, he does have the Inferno Tower, but we do get a little bit of a Baby Dragon connection, actually. Very nice damage right there for sure. And I feel like we're kind of outcycling him, so I'm just going to Lumberjack Balloon once again here, and we can just go for a Barbarrel. Oh, that's unlucky that he gets the Evo Valk. Wait, it's not even pulling my balloon, though. He does get his vines down, but... Oh, nice! Nice! He played the Skarmy just way too late, guys, and I think that's going to be it, just from that Skarmy being a little bit too late, but he probably just had no Elixir. Alright, that's game over, guys, and we are now going to be Ultimate Champion. Let's just defend here first, though, I guess, before we say that we're Ultimate Champion. Alright, nice. Yeah, we win this game, guys, so we get all the way up to Ultimate Champion.